So far we have successfully traversed about 1.9 kilometers of the Tongariro Alpine crossing. Morale is still high. I'm pleased about that. Rations are still high. Nobody's really eaten too much food so far. Approximately 16.7 kilometers to go, and I think that we're gonna do it in good spirits. Welcome back to Tongariro Alpine Crossing Chat. We successfully made it through 3 kilometers of the trip so far. Things to note, thank you. Things to note, pretty much there's about 1 billion people walking on the track. Everyone's walking pretty slow, so it's probably going to be a long day in the office. Rations still high. Water, I don't know, can't check. May or may not swap the water out for Fireball soon. But yeah, we'll check in around the 5k mark. Cheers. Howdy. Welcome to Tongariro Alpine Crossing Chat, episode 3. We are currently 4k's deep within the Tongariro Alpine. Things of note so far: the crowd has dispersed a little bit. Some of the people have sped up, some have slowed down, pulled over to the side, having smoko. Not us though, we'll keep trucking. As you can see, probably from the shakiness of the camera, the terrain is getting pretty rocky at the moment. It's quite challenging underfoot. We really need probably some more high quality tramping boots, some would say. If you take a look at our resident dock ranger here, Keegan here is wearing a fine pair of tramping boots there.
What are those?
So, damn Daniel, take a look at them tramping boots. Alright, but anyway, over and out, closing off for episode 3. We'll chat soon at our next smoko break. Crickey, didn't see you there. Welcome to Tongariro Alpine Chat, episode number 4. Currently at so they call it base camp. Just about to go into the Devil's Staircase. Some rude around here, walking in front of the camera. Pretty much morale for most of the camp is high. Sam, not so much, but she'll make it through. We're about a quarter of the way through. We just have to keep positive reinforcement nice and high, and she'll keep going. This has been Tongariro Alpine Chat. Thanks for coming. Crickey! Whittaker's peanut butter chocolate. We got the chocolate base, a little bit of peanut butter, so the dollop. Each one is handmade. They take a very small spoon, square in shape, scoop it out, and then dollop it onto the base layer of chocolate, and then they hand mold the chocolate around and carve the little Whittaker's sign into that. This has been Fact of the Day with Lim from Tongariro Alpine Chat. Crickey! Oh, let's see there. So, as you can see, we're into the clouds, getting a little bit higher. The air is getting pretty thin. We took about a 10-minute smoko at base camp to adjust to the altitude, but everyone's still trucking. Actually, now that I say that, no real sign of Keegan. I think that he's dropped off. He's probably mending the tracks or something, being the dock ranger that he is. Yeah, so I think we're actually in the thick of the Devil's Staircase right now. Pretty challenging part of the track, so they say. But yeah, pretty much just continuing trucking. Not much else to report at this stage. That's all for Tongariro Alpine Chat, and we'll close off with a cheeky little Crickey. Welcome back to Tongariro Alpine Chat. We are now in Mordor. So this is Mordor. This is pretty much where they filmed 99% of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That and Wellington City, I think, was the other bit.
the other 1%. As you can see, right in the thick of the clouds, so pretty majestical scene right here, and you can really smell and feel the mana that's brewing up from the volcanic rock. Just wanted to check in again, show you the majestical, mystical mana that is Mordor. Over and out, and watch out for the stairs. Crickey. We're up here at the summit of Mount Tongariro. As you can see, it's pretty windy. There's a lot of things happening up here. There's a lot of wind, a lot of people. This is pretty much New Zealand in its entirety. There's about all of the population down here. 4 million people just down in this little bit there. Up here you can see the red. There's a fat mountain. We haven't scaled it today, but we might next time. The winds are hitting, peaking about 225 kilometers an hour. I don't know what else to say. This is difficult conditions. This has been Tongariro Alpine Chat, episode 5. Crickey, you gotta focus. We're here at the top of winds have hit us, striking 263 kilometers per hour. As you can see, a nice view. Cracked a cold beer, and we've done the trip now. We're just going on the down bit. Crickey! Welcome to Tongariro Alpine Chat, episode 8.2, somewhere around there, give or take. Just wanted you guys to join us to view a magical creature at its natural habitat here. So if we look out into the vast wilderness here, you can see just down here with the backpack just here. That's what we call a wild rory. He's well known. Actually, it looks like he's leaving right now. That's a common trait for the wild rory. Very very good at flaking. Likes to not join the group and stray from the path. But yeah, we can't see him anymore. So we'll hopefully keep an eye out for more of these. But that has been Tongariro Alpine Chat, episode number 8.2. I'm your host, Lim, and as they say, Crickey! Oh, Crickey dicks, mate! That was a bloody good adventure. As you can see, a bit of a mountain we've traversed right here. Came back down just for the video. But Sam's just up there, you can see her, she's just up there. Still cold, I think. It's got about 15 layers, plus or minus. But yeah, Trooper's doing well. Head out at Smoko. Back to business now. Crickey. G'day. Welcome to Crickey. We're no longer called Tongariro Alpine Chat. It's just Crickey. We successfully made it out. The last bit was a little bit tough. We thought we were going to miss the bus. But we actually didn't. We're on the bus. Sorry? This is Sam. She made it too. And not much else to report. Morale significantly decreased through that last passage of play. It was just a long, grueling walk towards the end. But yeah, pretty much that was it. That's it. For future crosses, so they say, I'm going to say probably rate it maybe a 6.5 out of 10 for crossing and views. That's and maybe a 7. Okay, and yeah, that's all for Crickey episode 9. Over and out. YouTubes. G'day. Welcome. This is an episode of Crickey with your host, Lim. This is Sam.
Pal.
So,
We have successfully made it through the night. We are now cooking our remaining rashers because we got some bacon down here, if you can see. So cooking up some bacon, got some hashies and hash browns. Some eggs. Eggs will be on the grill in a moment, and a little bit of hollandaise sauce to top that off. So morale for camp is pretty high. Everyone's pretty on a pretty good buzz at the moment, and yeah, mainly because I did all the cleaning this morning, so everyone's pretty chuffed that they got up and everything was all done, you know. But that's just me, so that's just who I am. This has been Crickey. I've been your host, Lim, and we'll sign off with a cheeky wee Crickey. My name's Lim. I'm the host of Crickey. We've made it to Palmerston North. Hustling, bustling metropolis, Palmerston North. We have successfully found our way to, we've hunted and gathered our way to a Indian takeaway restaurant. This is called Star of India, 4.5 stars on Google review. So we're going to just check it out, see how it goes. Keep you updated, going to have a bit of a game tonight, so really look forward to that with the group. But yeah, we'll keep you updated, keep you posted.